Good morning and welcome back to The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. I'm your host, Travis, and today we're talking slashers, monsters, and thrillers. Scream 7 updates, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, and a new erotic thriller called Fixation. Let's get into it. All right, first up, Ghostface is calling again. Scream 7 is set for release on February 27th, 2026, with some major shakeups and familiar faces. Neve Campbell is officially back as Sidney Prescott after sitting out the last movie due to a salary dispute. Courteney Cox is returning as Gale Weathers, and David Arquette is somehow back as Dewey, despite his on-screen death in 2022. Matthew Lillard and Scott Foley, both past Ghostface, are also returning. Kevin Williamson, who wrote the original 1996 Scream, is directing this one. He says Neve pushed for a shift away from gore, back towards suspense and tension like the first film. The cast also includes Joel McHale, Anna Camp, McKenna Grace, Isabel May, Ethan Embry, and more. My question for you guys is, are you excited to see Ghostfaces from the past return, or should the franchise have left them dead? And I think I'm going to spoil something with a little guess just off of my horror knowledge. You let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. With Ethan Embry being in the film and the look that he's always had, I have a feeling he is somehow going to be related to a character from the first film that they just discussed is making a return, who was one of the Ghostface. Don't be surprised by that. I could see that happening because I can totally see that character having a brother that will be played by someone like Ethan Embry. You let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments ahead. All right, next up, Guillermo del Toro is finally making his lifelong dream project, Frankenstein. The film stars Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein and Jacob Elordi as the creature. Del Toro says this isn't just horror. It's a family drama about trauma passed down through generations, with the monster as both son and victim. Shot with massive practical sets and a $120 million budget, Netflix will release it in theaters October 17th for 3 weeks, then streaming on November 7th. Del Toro calls it a story of outsiders and fathers and sons, and promises it won't be the typical stitched up monster we've seen before. My question for you guys, do you want Del Toro's take to lean more toward horror, or are you open to his vision of Frankenstein as a family tragedy? I'm looking forward to his vision for sure. I have a feeling, and I know a lot of people are banking because it's going to make its world premiere at Venice. Fantastic Fest friends and fiends, I know you guys are hoping this is going to be one of the secret films. I got a feeling you might be spot on with this one. We'll find out. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments on Frankenstein. And go check out that interview with Del Toro on Variety. And finally, let's talk about Fixation, a new erotic thriller that just landed at New Regency after a competitive bidding war. Written by Erica Vasquez and Sienna Butterfield, Those ladies just worked on this new season of Wednesday, and produced by Bruna's Papa Andrea's Makeup Stories, which did Gone Girls, Big Little Lie, or Gone Girl and Big Little Lies. Fixation follows a couple's therapist caught in a dangerous triangle of lust, lies, and manipulation. Erotic thrillers haven't been this buzzy since the 90s. Believe me, your boy know, because I grew up around them. And with studios circling the genre again, Fixation could become the next breakout hit. My question for you guys is, do you think audiences are ready for a big return of erotic thrillers? Or is this genre best left in the past? Let me know your thoughts on the comments ahead. Me personally, they've never really did good in theaters. They've always been for that at-home market, which is, if I'm making erotic thrillers right now, I'm going after all your top streaming sites, because people will watch the freaky shit at home. Let's be honest. Today's take, as I get a notification to record this episode. From slashers to gothic monsters to twisted thrillers, horror is stretching in every direction right now. Sometimes bloody, sometimes emotional, and sometimes seductive. And that variety is exactly what keeps the genre alive. If you're listening to today's episode on Spotify, make sure you listen and answer today's Spotify poll question. That's it for today's episode of The Final Cut, your daily post in horror. For daily horror updates, hit the website and make sure you follow us at HMUNCUT. Hit me up personally at Travis Nyquil with the extra L at the end. Check out our Patreon, screenings, merch, and exclusive bonus content. Just search Horror Movies Uncut. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man, to wrap up the week. Until next time, you guys know the drill. Keep the lights on. Go see some horror movies. There's some out tonight and tomorrow. So go see them. We'll talk about them tomorrow. Just go on Fandango and look right now. Bye.